It's not about not getting in. And I hope that people don't think I'm some like, oh, this mad because she didn't get in. And that it's not that. It feels so like it's where it's when it feels personal, you know, like it's when you want to hurt somebody or you just try like it's different when it's like, you know, it's like handpicked and it's just so spiteful. That's how I feel.
That is Zoe Spencer. Now, before
Woman Kai Cenat, some might say.
Some might say. Now, before we get into Zoe Spencer, Kai responded and was like, "Yo, I ain't gonna lie, gang, you be doing too much. And at the Drewski show, you really embarrassed me. That's one. And I'm gonna play what she did at the Drewski show. Famous, popular meme comes out of that, but also this video.
I just don't like the fact that your man's is spilling on me. You got spilling on me. You not protecting me. You're not doing, bro.
He spilled it on you?
He's spilling on me. You're not doing nothing.
I just came.
Yo, that's real, bro. You didn't even pull up with nothing. You a bum.
I'm talking about dog.
You
literally just got here.
whoa. Who you?
Bro, she's crazy, bro.
Did you call me?
I apologize. Stop.
It was a prank on some Twitch shit.
Bro, because you be wilding on me.
Let me skip past it because the whole room gets quiet at a certain point.
Cuddy. You. I'm embarrassed you. You calling me a bitch in front of all these.
Yo, it's quiet.
I don't give a if it's quiet. I don't even see nobody. You calling me a bitch? What you talking about?
We watch different content, y'all. That was there, and then this is the same concert. This infamous meme.
Dre, I got y'all dude. Y'all can start something.
I bit him. Why you didn't forget?
His face. He looks so disappointed.
He knew what type of she was immediately. He knew when she did that, he was like, I did not think I thought she was better than this. I thought she was different.
Yeah.
Is it time to react?
I mean,
is it time to react? Because listen, chat, I wanted to come on here and say, yeah, man, I understand the crying. I understand the sadness. Everyone that she with and stream with is up there. She started streaming a year ago and popped on who? Talil and Zeddy Will, all them streams and collabs, and everybody she streams with got accepted and she didn't. So that would mean there has to be foul play. I would be mad too, type. But then, chat, I had to remember who he was talking about. The most annoying on the planet this moment. The most annoying bitch of 2024 award went to Zoe Spencer. I do not feel bad. I don't give a fuck about no crocodile tears. You are out here displaying all of the worst tropes of being a New York woman to the world, and you are surprised niggas don't fuck with that shit. This shit is not appealing. This shit is not attractive. This shit is not entertaining. The fact that you have gotten this far doing this dumb shit is baffling to me, and it shows genuinely the power of being in the proximity of popular people really can have for somebody if they are dedicated to trying to grow off of being around popular people that are streaming. That's all it shows. Not once have I seen a clip of her where I was like, oh yeah, this is some fire ass content. Every time I see a clip of her, all she is doing is being the annoying bitch in the situation. That's it. That's all it is. I haven't seen any videos. I haven't seen clips of her doing events. I haven't seen clips of her doing it. The only positive things I've seen from her is being a video vixen in rappers' videos. That is it. That is the highlight of Zoe Spencer's career, is her being in rap videos. That's it. Other than that, this streaming shit is not for you. If all you got to do is fart on camera and try to punk on niggas to get the clips off, that shit is whack. I don't give a fuck who got something to say about it. That shit is not entertaining at all. And I'm glad out of all the niggas in the world that you chose to beef with, you chose Solluminati. I'm so happy because Soul has a way.
Everywhere, ain't it?
Oh,
No, go ahead, go ahead.
I'm
I'm
covered
just
now.
saying. I'm not. Listen, I'm not going into it. I'm just saying. Everyone knows.
You in? I'm fucked.
Listen, he has a way to break you down and make a perception about you on the internet that just sticks. Niggas still saying doo-doo garbage. They still, that nigga's up right now, still doo-doo garbage. I promise you, niggas still say dut reacts. Niggas still call that nigga dut reacts to the point to where that nigga is coined dut packs. Say goodbye, bitch. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, you definitely felt some type of way about that soul stream today. It brought back some memories.
Man, soul streaming.
I'm about to say,
that's why he acting like this.
Real hard.
Oh my God,
I'm like,
this is like watching Mike come back in '96.
Oh, so you are a Mike fan?
No.
Oh, I wouldn't have said Mike come back in '96, but okay. Hey.
Well, I'm not gonna say Mike coming back on a bum ass Wizards when he was 40.
Yeah, he was old.
People
tried to say he was good. Man, I think I don't know what their personal history is, but like I can understand where she coming from with the shit that like hurt. Like you thought Kai was cool with you, or you thought that if you already know a lot of the homies is getting in, that like, okay, I'm one of the guys, I'm one of the gals, I'm gonna get my spot. And then when you don't get in, it's like, damn, well, what the fuck niggas don't fuck with me for real type shit. But outside of that being a potential like burden or whatever, I mean, I guess everyone has their reasons. I could see how like some like shy small streamer nigga or some person that's on a completely different side of the internet, if everybody is at streaming university with content brains and shit, and she start pressing somebody, they might be taken aback, not know what to do, get embarrassed, whatever type shit, things of that nature. I can understand it. I just like, I feel like it's probably more than just that. If it is just that, then that's all it is. But it could just be just a situation of like, there's something going on that I don't know about. There's internets have like 1.5 million of their theories. I'm pretty sure some chat niggas, some K Mafia nigga, some I don't know what the Zoe Spencer calls her community or whatever. Pretty sure they're gonna add their own lore and context that we probably don't even have via clips. But I mean, it's a reason why she just crying. I don't think she crying just because I didn't get into Streamer U. Like a lot of people are. A lot of people are just feeling like a little entitled about it. I know I didn't really speak on it earlier. I am definitely 100% not necessarily on Kai's side, but I'm definitely like not with the random dick suck hate he getting. Because if they asses was the one in the school, niggas would be, nah, not too much on my boy Cenat. Not too much on my boy Lil Cenat. If they asses was in the school. So I'm not really with everybody just starting to dunk on them and poking holes in the shit. We already knew it was going to be something where not everyone's going to get in. You heard 7 million or 1 million, whatever the fuck the number is. And it's a bunch of people on TikTok feeling entitled. It's a bunch of people on Twitter feeling entitled as to why they didn't get the fuck into school, bro. Some of y'all didn't even apply like that for real. I mean, I applied demeaning myself. I was trolling. Like some niggas applied just showing that they can edit. Nigga, there's 1 million motherfuckers that can edit. That never even picked up a camera and shit. So I just don't like, if that's where she coming from, I don't like it at all. But I'm pretty sure between them two specifically, it's gotta be more than something than that. Because when you look at them names, not saying they all his friends, but a lot of them are his friends. A lot of them are people that's been on the stream before. And she's like, I don't know if she's a polar bear missing in Texas, but it's definitely like, oh, what the fuck? You would think she's on there and she's not. So
Sage did mention the Zoe Spencer community. Let's tap in and see what the Zoe Spencer community has to say.
Cenat got on stream and explained a few reasons as to why he didn't pick Zoe Spencer, and I just feel like his reasonings wasn't even reasons for real. He just pulled that up his behind because we know Zoe's personality. He calling her weird and said that there was weird stuff going on. He has secondhand embarrassment, this and that. Why didn't you just communicate? He's saying that some of the stuff that Zoe had did was weird, but was it not weird when Deshae went up to that minor in Target and said what he said? But yet he's one of the professors? Kai says that he's not trying to hold anything against Zoe, but then you start explaining as to why you're holding this against her and why you didn't choose her. All I got from that whole response was that Kai called Zoe out of her name, she went off, and he was embarrassed. If you were truly her friend and she did something wrong, you should have just let her know. Like, he literally banned her name out of the chat. Like, that's on some other stuff. Nobody thinks it's funny when Zoe does too much, but when Rakai does it, he gets praised, and that's something I just don't understand.
I mean, I don't think she's fully wrong. I do think a part of this is just Zoe thought, they was cool with her. At least on some content shit. They was cool with her. And she had to find out the hard way that the people she thought she was cool with don't really fuck with her like that. Again, at least from a content perspective. Now, Kai did also say there's some personal shit behind the scenes that happened as to why, there's some fallout that happened behind the scenes as well in his explanation. But that's ultimately what this looks like to me. It wasn't communicated to her that they didn't really fuck with her. She had to learn this way. Unfortunately.
Do you have to? I'm sorry.
Y'all know, if you got a girl best friend, when you get in a relationship, can't have no girl best friend. We just need to talk about it. That's the real conversation that they've been asking for, that they've been waiting for. Zoe says some stuff about, well, I'm not gonna see you because you got a girlfriend now. That's the claim. Dog, if you get a girl best friend, if you got a girl best friend and you get into a relationship, we already know what's going on.
That shit gonna fuck with I ain't digging that deep into the relationship shit. Whatever. One is not my style, but two, you think that fuck with content though? Talking about streamer university. We ain't talking about like going out hanging out.
Listen,
everyone's streaming too. Like,
I don't see how that would be. I mean, if it is, I mean, shit. For all we fucking know, that is dead on.
Tell you what, because you got women friends. Get your girlfriend. See if she's cool with all of them. All of them.
Okay. She don't have a girlfriend, but like,
I'm saying,
but I'm saying, I feel like that's like if me and my female best friends were going all to streamer university, I don't think she would be like on some shit like, nah, Sage, you can't go because I don't like them bitches or some shit. I think that'd be kind of like,
it's not even. Well, maybe it's not even about that. It's about sometimes some folks don't know boundaries. And Zoe Spencer looks like, respectfully, so I don't know them. This is definitely parasocial. She just don't look like she know boundaries. So I could definitely see the strife there. You got your hands on my man. When she did the whole shit at the Drewski concert, she was arguing with him, and then for whatever reason, she decided to open her legs and get on top of Kai, get over Kai. Kai was sitting down in the chair, and she put her legs over Kai. Listen, it's pushing up on that boundary. I get it. For the content, it's cool now. This is cool now. Single, that's cool now. Once I'm in a relationship, I don't know. We can't be doing all that.
Also, I mean, just to be so honest, the Zoe-anite, the Zoe Spencer fan that was going through, oh, he said this and it was a lie, and these aren't real reasons. I mean, they seem like real reasons. I'm not gonna lie. Who are you to say they're not real reasons? He said there was shit that happened behind the scenes. She said that's not true. At that point, it's here. He say, she say. You go based off what you've seen, and I'm with Omar. Based off what I've seen, this bitch cannot control. I'm not gonna say can't control herself, but when the cameras are on, she starts to do too much.
Yeah,
I don't know it personally. Yeah, like it to the point to where clip farming is. She's taking it too far with the clip farming. Yeah. And on top of that, I mean, I don't know who Cenat girlfriend is. All I know from her is she apparently left a streamer for Cenat. That's even parasocial for me to say. I don't know the dynamic of their relationship, but I'm just saying, like, I don't know nothing about the girl, but I'm not gonna just assume she's the most secure person in a relationship. She's just so mature. No, motherfuckers have insecurities. Motherfuckers have shit they don't like. And the way the internet acts whenever Kai and Zoe get around each other, or when Zoe gets around any nigga, or when any male streamer is around women, they ship them. They say all these things that may not even be true or could be true, or come up with these goofy ass fan theories about what's going on. I can 100% see Zoe Spencer pulling up the streamer university, doing too much, and niggas are taking clips out of context. And if his girlfriend is fucking insecure. She don't want to see the shit on her timeline. She don't want to be thinking about that, especially if she's not there. I don't know if she's gonna be there or not.
I would even say that it's even outside of that. I think it's a weird statement, and this is what they said. She said, so I'm just taking it for what she said. I'm gonna see you less because you have a girlfriend. I think from a girlfriend's perspective, it would be a little weird hearing something like that. If you're having a completely appropriate relationship, y'all would be seeing each other the same. Now there may be limitations as to when we go on dates or whatever the case may be, but you should already understand that you're not gonna have 100%. Everybody's gonna have different time when new people get introduced into this person's life or whatever the case may be. It's just a weird statement to make. And again, you get a little bit handsy. So
I think it's a weirder statement to make when you know it's not true as well. Like I don't like that.
when
That
you
was
know, you're not having
that
sex
was
with
one
him.
of like Kai's points is like, and what everyone's point is like, yo, you go out of your way to like embarrass people. And especially like I said this on my podcast as well. Like I personally hold my friends more accountable when it comes to like public like how we treat each other publicly, because as a friend I count on you more than a stranger. I'm saying, like, as a friend you shouldn't be embarrassing me online. As a friend you should know my brand more than anyone else. So I'm gonna hold you to higher standards than random Joe Schmo in chat, because you know me more, you know me better. But
What's it called? To go down the line just because people want to see it. I don't necessarily care for his reaction. Somehow, some way, Solluminati got pulled into this.
this is crazy. I ain't yo. So yeah,
I thought it was a little strange that grown men were waiting for Solluminati to eviscerate Zoe Spencer, but these are the comments that he made.
So's a comeback streamer of the year, bro. Crazy.
Yeah, ain't close right now.
Yeah.
What has he done?
He pulled 70K today.
Yeah, like 60K in that motherfucker. I was pissed off today. I don't even want to talk about what's going on. But I like that nigga had like 60,000, 70,000 in the shit today. I've seen that
Why wouldn't
shit.
that be like Aiden?
He hasn't taken content seriously for like 3-4 years for real. And all of a sudden he just gonna pop up in a matter of weeks, a massive following of 70K live. Like that's crazy.
What if he doesn't stream for the rest of the year?
Well, we're gonna have a
That
different conversation. Then,
changes
but
the race,
until then,
definitely.
he has come back.
He's a leader. It's not, he ain't win type shit.
I really think they should give you an opportunity at Streamer University, but you have to prove to all of us that you're not a plant. Don't humiliate anybody you're around. Don't make them feel uncomfortable. If you can do that, I feel like you deserve a chance. Am I right, y'all? If she can prove that she's not a plant and you're not gonna humiliate no guys, you're not gonna do bite, you're not gonna do none of that bullshit. Prove to us. I feel like you should have a chance. I feel like you should have a chance. Don't humiliate nobody. Don't blame Kai for some shit when there's a million clips out here of you just doing the most. Seriously. And with that being said, it is 12:30. Zoe Plant, the dick eater. Say goodbye. I'm done with you. Now I gotta focus on fucking Debt Reacts, because I know he's grinding right now, getting a rhythm.
Yo, what did that nigga just call? You know what?
Let me share this one.
Zoe played the dick eater.
She do too much, y'all. She just do too much. This is not it. 12:30. We got to get over this at 12:30. It's 12:25. You just do too much as a creator. And this is why you didn't make it. It ain't got to be no hidden agendas. A nigga can't even bring his girl around you. Maybe that's why Kai girl probably didn't want you around. You just bad energy. You toxic as fuck.
I'm about to shoot Zoe some bail.
Oh, this nigga flipping sides consoles. Oh, that's crazy. What I say, that's like why I'm not piling on. I mean, she already got to deal with the he's and the say goodbyes there at 24/7, 365. We already know how that gets now. So I'm not gonna pile on to the motherfucker. I don't think that like she's this evil motherfucker. Yap. But if we're talking about why she didn't get in, It's probably going to be something along these lines because there's no way to the point where I just found out, according to what one of you said earlier, that her name got muted in the chat. That means it probably was getting spammed. And if it was getting spammed, then yeah, it's no shit. She's like the polar bear missing from Arlington, Texas, or the polar bear from Antarctica. I'm gonna let one of y'all go because I know y'all want to really focus on Zoe right now. My main thing is just like the outcry from everybody else, to be very honest with niggas. Like, everybody else either crying about it, saying that Kai lied and shit like that. To a degree, you can argue certain shit is misleading. Hell, even the title of streaming university can seem misleading when all along it's not necessarily teaching anybody how to be a better streamer. But man, I don't know. The Zoe shit specifically, I'm gonna just be blunt. I like it's one specific situation. It's more about the friendship aspect of shit. I heard she was talking crazy about Cell, so Cell responded that is. But yeah, I don't really get it.
Well, I think that the thing that I want to quote unquote shoot bail for, because I am very it's today's thing. You move on here. I think that she opens up a question though, because these are people that are on the outside reacting. And we've talked about our friend group not being like that or whatever, so we can speak from our personal perspective. But when does it become too much? What is too much? And I know that the people in the situation draw the line as to what too much is. I especially think this is if people were in relationships at a certain time. I would deem some of the stuff that they do as too much. But who is to outline what is too much and when it is too much? And to Zoe's credit, if we're in person and you don't say it's too much, or if you can't hit me on the hip privately and say it's too much, then why would I change what I'm doing? So we sit on the outside all the time and criticize like, yo, this streamer's doing too much. They doing too much to so-and-so. They doing too much with so-and-so, et cetera, et cetera. I wouldn't have gone that far, et cetera, et cetera. But for them, that's right up the alley. So talked about all you do is humiliate people. Dog, when I look at streamer clips all day long, that's a lot of the content. Seen 50 clips today of Rakai making everybody uncomfortable. I seen 50 clips today of people making fun of Ray and his accent. I seen 50 clips today of Dez. Excuse me if I forget names, but of Dez going slap crazy on people. I mean, we talked about FaZe months ago about how hard they go when they do their content and the clip farming and all this other stuff like that. So at who's dictating that it's uncomfortable? I think the answer that it is the people that are involved in it, which lends back to Zoe's point. If it was uncomfortable, if y'all were ever uncomfortable, hit me. Tell me about it. Tell me that I'm doing too much. Now, as far as the whole not getting included thing, that's something to the side. But if I'm making you uncomfortable, hit me about it. Hit me about it. Somebody saying read the room, that's dog. I don't know if you ever been in environments when people is farming. Don't be the one.
That's something that a chat nigga can't. And then I am a chat nigga. Let me be very clear. I always think I'm a chat nigga that went live. But chat, y'all gotta understand when niggas is in that mode, it's kind of like a turn your brain off, don't take none too serious thing going on because everybody on is knowing they're on camera, therefore everyone knows they're trolling.
And if you stop it, well, let me say this real quick. If you stop it, like if we're in that environment and me and Damo are getting the clip off and Sage stops it, Sage looks like the weird one because me and Damo might be on the same page and then Sage interjects. Or if I stop it because I think that Damo's being feeling some type or whatever the case may be, and he's totally fine, I done fucked up the clip. It's a line. It's a fine line. It's a really fine line. I don't think people understand that.
My thing with it would be to the point where I would even agree with you, and I guess I would be Team Zoe at that point, is if nobody ever said nothing to her. If nobody said nothing to her at any moment in time outside of those random niche one-off reactions on camera, and she just needs to fucking get it, then fine. But like if she never got a text, never got a call, never got a group chat discussion, never on camera, nobody said nothing to her that, hey, yo, I'm not gonna lie, like I actually don't fuck with that. Like I actually was kind of like heated when we was in front of all them people and you had me on the couch and I actually didn't fuck with that. If nobody ever said that to her I'd even shoot her some bail my damn self. But it's to in pre-Fence Sitter Sage. It's not a read the room thing, but just know even in this content shit when you're going too far, everybody got their limits. Everybody do. I think that's where me and Omar have disagreed on, even with our situation, where like I'm not gonna try to see where it is I can go, but at the same time, like there's like a general consensus of no, like, hey, gang, if Omar just stands up and we're at DreamCon and he smacks the dog shit out of Damo, I think that's the flag where it's like, okay. Now Damo never explained he doesn't like being slapped on camera, but pretty sure if Damo hits you back, you slapped him on camera. So I think that's where a lot of the time where maybe you could look at Zoe and she needs to learn not to push people that far. It's odd because I just don't rock that way, to be blunt. I say what I'm feeling in the moment, or I say what I'm feeling immediately after. I don't let shit bottle up, not say nothing, have an issue with something for months and months and months, and then boom. I don't roll like that. And I feel like that's just what's happened. So
I feel like, I mean, I can slightly agree with y'all. It's just I've seen a clip or two, or in a way of people denouncing what she's doing, calling it weird, but then that would beg to differ. Okay, is that a part of the clip? Is that also getting the clip? Is that also the content? Is that real? And that's why I kind of agree with y'all. If no one hit her on the hip privately, off camera, non-content reasons and said this, fair on why you haven't changed, but I would still say no. Public perception, how the masses is digesting this content, and how people are that aren't in this circle, how the people on the outside looking in view you and how you do this content would matter. And on top of that, if we're talking about clip farming or the mode niggas be in when it's time to get the clip, why are we getting a clip like this? This is why I'm anti-clip farming in general. You go back to the phase conversation, I was anti-clip farming. You go to the any Rakai situation, I'm anti-clip farming. I am always anti-clip farming when it's going to the extent of real life shit and it just gets weird in public. It gets weird in person. Cool, we can sit here and have a topic and I'll get the clip off saying some dumb shit. Whatever, I'll live with those consequences. But we go to DreamCon and niggas is I'll be not even me. Like if we're around, if we're in a room, if we're at our party, if niggas is out here trying to get the clips, I don't give a fuck if you AMP, RDC, fucking DDT, DDP, nigga. I don't give a fuck who you are, my nigga. Cut that shit out now, nigga. Cut that out. I'm not with that shit. Not in my vicinity. Not in my space, bro. I'm not going for it. Get that clip shit off outside. Do that weird shit outside. Do that shit somewhere else. I don't care who you are. I don't give a fuck if I ruin your clip, nigga. You're being weird. I don't like weird shit. And one shit, and I feel it. Who dictates when shit gets weird? When the whole room is having a conversation or it's just copious noise, and now you're the center of attention, and everyone's got their cameras on you.
Red flag.
That's when it's like, maybe I'm doing too much. But I get it. In the moment, you don't know that.
But even to what you're saying, oh, more cameras on me. That's the clip. That sound like
and I sound like a fence sitter when I say this shit, but that's why. But that's exactly what it is, chat. That's why it's evil. That's why I'll be gray area sage yet again, because it's dead ass. That's how these content niggas see shit sometimes. There is definitely that moment where you know you are crashing out. You know you're wilding out. You know you're farming. And when you're the person, you have two options. You can be either calm the fuck down or make it a 1 out of 10. It's one of those two every time. And a lot of people, unfortunately, me and Damo, we agree on this. A lot of people choose 1 out of 10. Me and Damo choose to calm down. Every time.
Be Johnny Somali if you want to, my nigga, I guess.
And I'm telling you now, because if you think about it in a different perspective, maybe it'll make sense. And I know people are going to say that they don't line up, but I'm telling you, the people who are like the best of the best, whoever you would define as like the best of the best in this content shit, this is the way that they think. Half court setting. Let's say this is young LeBron, young LeBron, first stint Cleveland LeBron, playing the Hawks. Whoever, Joe Johnson got the ball or whatever, he gets a steal. He's on a fast break coming down the court. What does everybody in the crowd do?
Stand up.
Stand up.
What else they do?
Oh,
What else they do?
pull out the cameras.
I
They
don't know
pull
if
out.
they could get hard. Oh,
They pull out.
Nah, I was lost. I was like, damn, shit.
They
man,
pull
what do
out.
they?
They pull out their phones. It's 2025 or well, it's whatever year. They pull out their phones. They start recording because a moment is about to be made, right? And the same thing with this content shit. You going back and forth, going there, this, that, and the third. You get to this point, everybody in the room pull out their cameras. It's the same moment as LeBron. I'm not gonna lie to you, and I know people are not gonna like the analogy or whatever, but if you look at these clips, you look at the numbers that they do off these clips and all that stuff, the ones where people are pulling out their phones and everybody's recording and everybody's getting it out there, that's literally the way to make the clip. And I will also say it's very hard to understand when things are cool, when things are not cool with everybody else. That's why I think a lot of us are on the same side of just air caution, don't do it. It's cool for, from our perspective, we watching Rakai destroy a TV that Agent gave him. Everybody think it's fucked up or whatever. Then Agent retaliates. Okay, now I'm kerfuffled and confused. But then in that same respect, we fast forward a few days, Zoe Spencer's in trouble. If Zoe Spencer does the same thing, she destroys the TV, she's doing too much. It's no win-win. If you're not in the environment, then don't be in it. I don't know what Agent said today. I don't even want to really bring him up in the conversation, but I just seen a lot of people commenting on this, and there's a lot of gray area for a lot of interpretation, for a lot of, people not understanding what is what, why do this, that, and the third. Just chalk all this up as content and don't go too deep, because you're gonna hurt your brain trying to figure out what is pushing too far, isn't pushing too far. And from my understanding, nobody ever spoke to Zoe Spencer. Patrick said they did, but it was on camera. That's the content gang, and it's not fair to then leave her hanging with that information. Now, off-stream university, again, that's a whole side topic. I don't give a fuck about
I can only bash in the fact that you can have all these conversations, say it's cool, and then say, nah, you still not getting in the stream, there's conversation to be had about if at the end of the day it's his event. Do we even have the right to be mad? I think those conversations get a little childish or whatever. But in regards to this whole situation, I just think it's funny how the internet is, bro. 72 hours ago, niggas didn't really have all these issues and shit with her necessarily. As far as I knew, she was like one of the next up. And I'm not even thinking that's still down. I think she's just in a beat that she lost.
Ain't that corny? But all of a sudden she's doing too much.
That's
actually where I disagree. I actually disagree with that, because
you think they've been calling her corny? Because I don't.
This whole notion of her doing too much is literally a running joke. She even had a situation with Reggie, I think a month ago, where like this exact same situation
with the birthday party.
This exact same situation.
I don't mean to cut you off and disagree with you, B-Souls. I agree. There has been people who have been doing the running joke of this is doing too much. What I'm saying is there are people who have never reacted that are reacting before. Now a vast majority
of people that's what I was trying to get
to. This is too much. And again, like I'm saying, 2 weeks ago, that was the clip, that was the content. People didn't have opinions. And I'm not saying Lil Reggie said this or Tyler. I'm not even saying that they commented. That happened back then. They weren't commenting. She wasn't doing too much back then. We as onlookers were saying it. Now everybody making conversations and commentary. Damn, she's doing too much. Well, wait a minute.
She weren't titled thumbnail of doing too much. It was just like, that's Zoe. She a little crash out. She might do too much.
She wasn't doing too much.
There's a vibe between that.
When she was commenting on Kai, she wasn't doing too much. But then when she was biting Duke, she was doing too much. But then when she was doing something, it's super inconsistent. And it's about who your favorite streamer is, really. Because then if a nigga said So is doing too much, or Phantom is doing too much, or I'm trying to think of other people who are like people's consensus favorite streamers or whatever the case may be. Dante. If somebody said Dante's doing too much, it would be weird. It's inconsistent. It's just too inconsistent for me. This is way too inconsistent for me. I think it's funny though.
That's why even Dante gets criticized for extending like a 3-minute music reaction to an hour. Like, isn't that? But even those doing too much.
Even those things is like that. That's kind of exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, take Dante's reactions. That nigga will turn I think he literally did turn a 1-minute GTA trailer to a 3-hour reaction. How he does it, I have zero idea. But he'll do some shit like that. But It's one thing if everybody know, yo, that's Dante. This is what I'm trying to get at, is everybody know that's Dante. He gonna do that shit all the time. It's a joke. Some people are actually mad, but whatever, that's Dante. Imagine if like one day Dante, Rage, So, and Flight just have some fatal four-way beef. And at some point, all of them are like, and this nigga Dante a farmer because no matter the fuck what, he drags shit for like 3 hours. And then now niggas is dead ass like not fucking with him because he did that. That's what I'm kind of saying. That everybody knew Zoe gonna go out there, press niggas. Zoe gonna go out there, bite niggas, do too much, ooh, ah, bang, bang. But now that it's like in the past 72 hours, it's changed from we know she do too much, but to like, nah, son, that's weird. And that's the only thing about the internet that fries the fuck out of me. It's on some confirmation shit to where whoever wins the beef, now the other person, for some shit that you were already accepting and knowing about, now you're harping like you give a fuck, and you don't. Like 90% of these chat niggas do not care. If anything, they would want to see more shit like that. They were the ones typing LMAO and W Zoe and gifting 100 subs for the shit. That's the only shit that I personally don't rock with at all. Because I think that's like some corny shit that stems down to pretty much anybody ever on the internet that's been like canceled or fall off or some shit like that. That's the only shit that I don't really rock with.
Save Team Zoe, man.
I'm not necessarily Team Zoe. I'm not Team nobody, but I'm definitely on some shit where I don't like how if Zoe and So got beef, I seen the clip. That's valid. I ain't gonna lie, hot take. Zoe can do whatever the fuck he wants because he was talking crazy at a water park. Cool. But the amount of niggas that like randomly turn the camera on to get their shit off, I ain't rocking with it. Because it's like they supposed to have a issue. Let that be that and move on. If you want to do your one-off reaction, cool. But everybody coming out the woodwork, talking about, yeah, man, me too. Yeah, man. I ain't rocking with that. I don't like that shit.
Let me read these last couple super chats so we can get up out of here. Stretch that into an hour. They're gonna say we farmed it.
Damn, been on for 3 hours.
All of a sudden, it went from 2 to 3 real fast. I ain't gonna lie. I fuck with it though. Shouts out to Patrick Hill.
He's on fire.
He wasn't even tired. He wasn't even tired until he realized it was 3 hours.
Shit.
Nah, I swear I have carpal tunnel without like being diagnosed. My shit hurt right now.
You gotta go left hand sometimes.
Okay.
With the mouse.
Motherfucker should have been called. That's what I'm saying, Isaiah and Chad.
Now he strike out, right, Chad? Come on, bro.
I'm not. Oh, my fault. Go ahead.
Patrick Hill for $5 says, "Bro, she crashed out on Soul at a family water park. She proved Kai point. Fussing and cussing at a family water park around kids. Like that's what we saying. That was
that's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, chat. And if you want to have the standpoint that someone in chat just made that they should have been packed her up, fine. I'm saying y'all was cool with it till just now, till she went against Kai and So, went against, mind you, but went against Kai and So, and I was like, that's lame. That's lame to me. Because y'all was cool with it 72 hours ago. That's all I'm saying.